Hiya folks, just a reminder to check out my other channel, How to Rock Spirit, where I talk about psychedelic spirituality and astrology. Hope to see you there. Hello again everybody, my name's Dustin Cormier and welcome to How to Rock a Campfire. Today I'm rocking this funky ass poncho that my brother bought for me the other day, and it's pretty goofy, but it's kind of my thing, you know? I like to think that, you know, whenever I meet people and, you know, they see my hair and they see how I look and they just think I'm a total goof, you know? But these are just curtains, you know? My hair, my clothes, they're not me. They're just, they're just the curtains. I am the wind that moves the curtains, you know? I'm the real thing, you know? Like when you come and meet me, the person I am on the inside is the real substance of myself. And this is all just for fun, you know? Anyway, so, that's my bit. You guys are watching today's episode. This is going to be on a song called Jane by no, not Blue Rodeo, the Barenaked Ladies. Awesome tune. This is one of my favorite Barenaked Ladies songs. And Barenaked Ladies just have some awesome stuff, right? So, I don't know if you guys can see what I got going on here, but for a few of these songs I'm going to do, in this next little bit, I've got an orange amp with me to kind of help me with a little bit of volume. Obviously, that's not what you would have going on at a campfire. A song like Jane is a song that I'd love to play like at a bar. Kind of hear it. It's got a little extra oomph anyway. Because I'm finger picking a lot, and if you want to do a finger picking song, sometimes it really helps to have some kind of acoustic, a little bit of acoustic electric amplification to kind of get the sound through. Anyway, so yeah, and this is a beautiful song too, you know. I love the chorus part, and the whole thing is about like Jane is divided and I can't decide what side I'm on. Jane is just so confused about what exactly she wants, you know, but yet this guy in the song is just still so in love with this girl, and she just doesn't know what she wants, you know. It's something that every guy's felt, I think, anyway. Yeah. So, now for the actual lesson. We're going to start off with our capo on the 2nd fret, I'm pretty sure is how they do it. So I'm playing sort of like a C chord, but this song's actually in D. But whenever I mention the chords, I'm going to be talking about the chord shapes that we're playing, not the actual sound you're hearing. Even though this is the shape of a C chord, it's actually a D chord, but I'm going to call it a C chord. Don't let me confuse you. So, starting off with first finger on the 3rd fret after the capo. In a C style chord. You're basically doing a C chord, except you're using your 1st finger on the 2nd fret and your 2nd finger on that 3rd fret, and then you put your 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of the B string. It's sort of like a C add 9th, so to say, for this first chord. And what we're doing for the exact picking pattern can be kind of tricky, and I guess I'll just try to show you guys that. I usually just try to go bam, 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 bam. So that's the bass notes that you're trying to get going. With your thumb, obviously, on the A string, you're going C, B, A, B. C, B, A, B. And you try to get that going at the same time as the melody. It can be a little bit tricky at first, but honestly, once you practice it, this is one of those things you just got to do it like 1,000 times. If you play it for people all the time, then it's just eventually you're going to pick it up and get it solid, right? Practice makes perfect. So, there's kind of a funny thing going on. As soon as I hit the bass note on the C, I hit the B string at the same time. And I go B string and then G string right after. And then as soon as you hit that, you hit the high E string right after. And what you want to do is you kind of want to syncopate so that the second time you hit that B string, it's a little bit earlier than the bass note. B, G, E, B, and then bass note, right? Dun, 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 dun. And as soon as you hit that B note, you want to put your pinky on the 3rd fret of the high E string. Because that is sort of the funny thing I was talking about, is that you have to add your pinky on there, and that gets that high sounding note as you're going along this whole thing. Instead of just keeping your hands like this, you want to put your pinky there as soon as you put your first finger on the 2nd fret of the A string. Okay, so yeah, so you're hitting the B string. As soon as you hit the B string, sorry, the B note, the bass note on the B, right, the 2nd bass note, you want to hit the high E and then the G. Boom, down, down, boom, boom, A string, B string, and then G string. Hopefully that's not too confusing because it's got to go in line with what you're doing before, right? So yeah, I guess I should try to talk the treble notes without including the bass notes, just so you know what I'm getting at. So you're going B, G, B string, G string, E string, and then B string, then E, G, B again. E string, G string, B string, E string, G string, B string, E string, G string, B string. That's like the constant treble thing that you got going on. So down, 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 right? Down, excluding the first like little bar of this riff. That's the only thing that's kind of different. And it's kind of hard to get it going solidly the whole way through. Down, down, as soon as you get through that down, down, and then, yeah, as soon as you get through the C part, after the B, you're basically doing the same thing all the way through. Down, 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 down. E, G, B, E, G, G string, B string, E string, G string, B string, right? But you got to hit the bass to go as that first note. So, bass, B, G string, E string, and then B, bass, E, G, B, bass, E, G, B, bass, E, G, B. Anyway, before I get lost in that, geez, I think I'll do it slowly for you guys, and then like we'll move on. Whoops. Bass, E, G, B, bass, E, G, B, B, G, E, B, bass, E, G, B, bass, E, G, B, bass, E, G, B, 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 G, E, B, bass, E, G, B, bass, E string, G string, B string, bass, E, G, B. Okay, glad I got that out, God, because it's a hard thing to get, and now that I've shown you that, you just practice it over and over, listen to me play it slowly, and eventually you'll just get that rhythm, right? A girl works at the store, sweet Jane St. Clair, was dazzled by her hair while I shopped there. Smile, whatever. Wasn't long before I lived with her. I sang her songs while she dyed my hair. And then you kind of go into the, you sort of speed it up a little bit, and this one you come into like the strumming part that I just love. I love this chorus. And you're basically going A minor, J to the D, then G, and then you go from the G, you take your first finger and you slide that, you want to carry that G down to the E minor. G, then first finger on the 2nd fret of the E, and then E minor, and then after the E minor, you do an E minor 7th, and you sort of accent the D string, right? Because you're trying to accent the bass notes going down the natural G scale. G, F sharp, E, D, D, and then A minor again. J, decided only cowards stay while traitors run. J, and then A minor to the D. J. That I was making fun of her, blah blah blah. That's why she thinks it's cool if we just say friends. So that's the 2nd verse, and then we come into the 2nd chorus. Jane doesn't think a man could ever be shameful. Jane, or faithful, doesn't give me a chance to be shameful. Jane, Jane. So right after that 2nd chorus, we come into the bridge part where we go B minor. I bought a G, she should have C chord to the D. And usually what I like to do is just basically go from the D chord. It's not exactly like you should have your pinky going on. Put your pinky up so that on the 3rd fret of the B string, you go up 1 string. So most times I usually just go with that D chord and then accent the 1st fret of the D string, because that leads you back up to that E minor that they go to, right? It's sort of like a chromatic thing. It doesn't sound so good played slowly by itself, but with the rest of the song it works, right? I wrote a letter, she should have got it yesterday. That life could be better. Yeah, so sorry. So from that E minor, that life could be better, to the F sharp, by being together, is what I cannot explain to Jane. So sorry, yeah. E minor, after that E minor, that life could be F sharp minor, by being together, B minor, and then you go A minor and D, is what I cannot explain to Jane, and then from that D you come right into the verse part again. Check it if my amp's working. Just so you guys can hear me just a little bit more. So then from there, obviously, we go into the last verse and then into the last chorus. Desired by people at her school and work. So I love this song, guys. It's like a great song, especially if you can sort of like electrify yourself a little bit. Anyone that likes to go and plays at bars and stuff, it's kind of a hard song to be conducive to just jamming at a campfire. It can be done though. It can be done if you're just kind of playing with a pick and just kind of. The girl works at the store, sweet Jane St. Clair. That's all me doing without the finger picking and stuff, just so that you guys know that if all this finger picking stuff's a little too fancy for you, then just feel free to use a pick and try to get the song done without it. But I'm trying to get used to being able to do a little bit extra. Anyway, so I hope you guys enjoy this anyway. That's pretty much the whole tune. Now I'm going to play it through for you. This is Jane by Barenaked Ladies, played by yours truly, and I hope you guys enjoy. go, folks. So that was Jane by Barenaked Ladies, and I kind of I like the idea of doing these songs with this little amplifier and stuff. Like I said, you can play that song without the amplifier. Let me know what you guys think. You know, this is kind of like our show. It's not just my thing. If you guys would prefer me to play more how to rock a campfire specific songs, instead of this is more of like a bar thing, you know, someone playing by themselves at a bar. So I don't know. I guess you guys can just let me know if you don't really dig the using the electric amp. Just let me know in the comments, and I'll try to sift it through. But we gotta mix it up every now and then, right? We gotta keep it fresh. So that was Jane, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I'm Dustin Cormier for How to Rock a Campfire. Thank you so much for watching my show. You guys are awesome, and I'll see y'all on the flibbity jibbity. Just in time. I just finished.
Yeah, I was waiting to...
Oh, thanks, man.